just wanted to talk a little bit about like all of the ways that I just feel like so wrecked up in my life. I'm like falling asleep every single night and on the road. I'm like falling asleep on the road. And I come to the realization that like if I don't make changes in my life somehow, I'm gonna end up dying that way. Like, I don't know how else to say it, but like I'm making this video right now because I need to keep my eyes open. And so I wanted to talk a little bit about all the ways that I feel I've been completely ruined by this man and how he's moved in my life from before. Not just in the recent, not just in the now, like people think, but the long standing as this abuse has been, it's been ongoing. And I didn't necessarily know, like, when you have these things going on, even if something strikes you, like, in that way, like, super narcissistically, it catches you so off base, you guys. You don't necessarily know what you're going to do in the situation until you're in it. But I personally freeze up or what have you. And I don't think I'm going to do that anymore. But it's what's happened in the past. Is that, like, you just feel so, like, whoa, wait a second, this isn't real, right? This isn't right. And then, lo and behold, the people that are doing these things to you tell you it's not happening, it's all in your head. But when these things happen over and over, and it starts to lead a pattern in your life, you can't mistake that pattern for what it is, other than what it is. So, the first things that they did is like the manipulative behaviors and the betrayal against me as a person, my humanity, my love life, my financial life, anyone that could come into my life in a formidable fashion would have been a threat. So then it's just so emotionally draining. It emotionally manipulates you. They make you question your own sanity and your own decisions in the way that you're feeling things are happening. And then they want to say that you're the one in the wrong when you're saying that these things are happening. And then it's like, okay, well, if I have to go to the extremes of getting the proof, I'm fucking gonna get the fucking proof. Regardless what I gotta fucking do. And so, through the gaslighting, moving around my keys, stealing my keys, to being able to go back to my place with absolution, monitoring my activities, not only online, but my actual movements. I believe my car was GPS'd. I still believe it is. They're able to watch my movements, or so long as they still have the other side of the equipment or whatever that they bought or that they would have invested to make sure that, as far as where my XG is concerned, there's no other way he would have done it, is to make sure that she and he knew my location at any given second. well, at least a good idea based on where my car is. But no doubt these actions of gaslighting and manipulative behaviors, it just twists up your reality to make you doubt your own perceptions and memories. But that's what the gaslighting is to do in the first place, is to make you basically forget that you even exist as far as your feelings go, and you're in the wrong, and that's what they're trying to say, is you're wrong, you're going to blame shift everything on you, as if you're the one that needs help. Like, that's where I was going at the end there, is like, oh, well, if you're going to think that way about me, you got some major issues, and you need to get help. Oh, well, okay, G. I've known you for this fucking long, and I can't even go to you about some narcissistic abuse that, it quite entails you. Mind you, he used to be a good friend of mine, or supposedly, in other situations where I'm going to him about the relationship I'm currently in. Mind you, those as well. You know, I got questions. Put it that way. And anyway, false promises they made, making commitments to me, basically promises that they never intended to keep whatsoever, leading me on, using my trust against me, using my own love against me, using the way that I care so incrementally, or so indefinitely. But I guess it is in increments because of all the pain that I've been put through. You could say that. I'm very standoffish because of how he's moved my life before. I just don't care anymore. I don't care anymore because I believe wholeheartedly that it is covert war over me, and especially for as long as it's been. And with everything else that's going on in the world, I really don't care anymore, because in the end, it's not going to matter what fucking content a person has in their wallet, their bank account, their garage. You know, fuck everything that you have as far as this world's concerned if you ain't got the motherfucking heart. You dig? So anyway, the covert operations, engaging in their secretive behaviors behind my back, planning strategically, I might add, well, how they're going to carry about their actions, intended to harm me, without my knowledge about it, obviously, in the time, so it's all nicey into my face, but then behind my back, you're going to be doing some sleuthing, abusive, fucking motherfucking maligning ass shit. Engaged in disengaging me from my own reality that I was trying to keep, my own reality that I was trying to make, my own reality, just in general. But they never thought about that part. And I could sense that with the word salad that they used. They never once cared about that part of it, because, look, they thought that with the word salad alone, with what I told my G, oh, if this is the case, I'm just gonna go fucking kill myself, man. I'm just gonna do it, man. You know, and I placated back in that word salad because motherfucker wanted to play on me, and play on me, and play on me after everything that I just went through to get out from under. So yeah, I went homeless, I lost cars. I walked away from a good amount of money worth of stuff that I had worked tirelessly in the first place for. And so this motherfucker wants to move up on my life in that kind of way. When I'm what, 20 years old, 21, 20, no, I must have been 22. I was 22 years old because 23, the relationship went south. And look, there's no other motherfucker that could have done the kind of abusive ways that he took into that relationship. And there's no way that woman could have stayed around. And she couldn't have, and she didn't. She had to move. See what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? And the reason I'm saying that she had to is because before this had occurred to her, she actually did love me. She actually did have feelings for me. And without this motherfucker in my way, I don't think that there would have been so much of a hiccup as far as that kind of abuse goes. So motherfucker wants to make and placate on me and that kind of fucking sleuthing of a fucking abuse. You done ruined my whole fucking mind. Playing them kind of mind games. Constantly playing with that mind of mine, leading to my confusion, anxiety, self-doubt, not to mention any other kind of abuse that I didn't know about, poisoning. Anytime that you come around, bitch, I'm starting to realize now that, oh, lo and behold, the person that's there, that's seemingly there for me, all of a sudden isn't. And on top of it, not only are they seemingly not involved anymore in my life, they don't care about what they've been doing. Just lost my train of thought. But anyway, it just isolates you. The tactics that they use, it's attempted to isolate you from your friends, your family, your own support system, within it of your own self, mind you. Because all of the abuse that I've had, I'd go to notebooks and I'd be like, oh, where'd that go? Where'd this page get ripped out from? Oh, how'd this... you're just left in a fucking whirlwind of pressure that's caused by a motherfucker that's able to fucking set stuff up in an abusive fashion, really abusive fashion that's totally gonna malign your character, malign you at ease, take apart your financial resources, take apart your resources from even having people that want to care, because how are they supposed to care? See what I'm saying? It can't stop you from wanting to take it to levels deep that, 20 years of abuse that this man took deep into my fucking life in that kind of fucking way. I don't know, man. I really don't know, man, but I feel like I cold-heartedly have the cold-hearted fucking position that's been kind of sprayed up inside of that fucking frozen-ass way. It's not me. It's not me, it's never been me. But see, that's just it. I believe I have the right. The absolute right. Because at my age, what the fuck? What the fuck can you do? Then you find out, and then all of the other fucking things that have happened in your life just start to make sense. Look, these things black you out because of the abuse that happens to you from when you were young. From the fucking confusion that you were let in when you were fucking young. So you're not gonna play about me like that. I mean, take fucking American History X and look at what happened there, just of a little racial fucking difference in a second's time flat from rage and anger. And now you want to talk about how this motherfucker's been moving in my life for this long? Oh, God. Forbid. The thoughts that ensue because of how this man moved. Do you see what I mean? Because none of them would have existed at all. None of them. Not a fucking one. I mean, granted, the motherfucker should be afraid of me. I mean, he needs to be afraid of me. But that's just it. It's all because of him. It's all because of his own mistakes. It's all because of his own shortcomings. It's all because of his own stupid fucking brain. He thinks he's such a brainiac that he can fucking get away with this kind of fucking abuse in my life. And then play on it as if it never happened. And that, oh, he's just crazy. Oh, is that what happened in Jan House in Minneapolis with them boys? That boy didn't know. He was just crazy. Out of his mind, right? He wasn't led into it at all. His own bitch of a girlfriend didn't fuck him over real fucking bad. Did she? No, that couldn't have been the case. Before he actually went, and he's like crawling around the fucking area where I think he worked, or like where he resides. I mean, he's looking for this man. And this man knows he's fucked. The man knows he's fucked, because he's like, oh, blah, 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 I shouldn't have done this. Blah, 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 fucking what the fuck ever, G. A long time. So, you're not going to play about me and like take whatever value. Right? No, I just wanted to make this clear. I am not obsessed about this topic. I have been writing on a mission for charity due to the fact of the matter that people want to hone in on their own demons. They want to side and coincide with their own fucking demons, but they don't want to take any accountability for their fucking actions when they get found out about. My whole voice has changed, so yeah. I am going to be a little obsessed about this when it has to deal with the fucking fact that I almost died with how these motherfuckers wanted to move in my life. So yeah, I wouldn't necessarily call that an obsession, necessarily, but I would call it, you're left in a little bit of a fucked up brain. And that's not something that I can fucking decide or choose to do. Do you see what I'm saying? And if you don't see what I'm saying, you gotta do a little bit of research of your own self. All I searched was murder involving cheating with a man's best friend, and the internet's got plenty of it. He goes missing, his wife marries his best friend, who, blah blah blah, her best friend and boyfriend planned her death. So it goes the other way around too. Man kills girlfriend's ex-husband, claims self-defense. So you want to fucking play about me that these things don't happen, that these things that I'm saying aren't happening, or what are you actually saying, G? When you're coming out here saying that it's a little disturbing. Yeah, you know what the fuck is disturbing? Having a fucking 28-year relationship with the motherfucker, and he could even have it in him to move like this, knowing certain things of my fucking past and history,
in that same fucking sentiment. So yeah, you guys want to play, you want to fucking act like this is just all okay. No, this is not okay. Husband confronts man who murdered his wife. I mean, these things are just, like, you can't escape the fact that they're happening in the world, yo. And the fact of the matter is that, yeah, I am a little obsessed about it because I've been writing about trying to change these things for a long time. So, you're not going to play about me and, like, take whatever value from a man that's taken his prayers with the Lord in that kind of way, and then play about him as if he's not being forthright with his own character within his relationship, as if he isn't being maligned. You want to fucking go? Step up to the plate and call me. You know my name. Go on Facebook and hit that fucking call button, bitch. You want to fucking talk about some shit? Talk about some shit. You don't get to come out here and fucking sit there and be a little fucking troll having no fucking content. Go do whatever you want to do. But you're acting like this shit isn't out here. Wife orchestrates murder after cheating on husband in an affair with their friend.
If you're a coach or consultant, place a specialist babysitter instead.
You can't go around these things, is all I'm trying to say. Is you're not going to go around these things. And especially with where he moved before in my life, you're not going to, you're not going to get away with this shit.
In a world where everyone is fighting to be heard and seen and known, you, as a nonfiction...
Good morning, and thank you for joining us. I'm Andy Sirota.
And I'm Lisa Hernandez. The husband is accused of shooting a man after catching him with his wife in an Humble home, according to the Harris County Sheriff's Office. KPRC2 News reporter Corley Peel live in that Humble subdivision with how deputies caught that shooter. Corley.
Andy and Lisa, the husband didn't even make it out of this subdivision before calling police saying he was a shooter. Hours before sunrise, a man called 911 saying someone shot him in the chest inside this Humble home. Deputies arrived at the estates of Park Lake subdivision around 2 a.m., where they wrapped the home in police tape. They learned another man also called 911 saying he pulled the trigger.
The suspect had called dispatch and advised he arrived home and found a male in the home with his wife, and he was the shooter.
Paramedics rushed the man who was shot to the hospital. The shooter was also taken to the hospital for precautionary reasons. Investigators say the wife was not hurt. Any prior violence to this home?
Not that we know of at this time.
Detectives spent hours collecting evidence at the scene, placing items in plastic bags. This car was towed away. With the shooter's confession, investigators are looking at every clue to the case.
Yeah, the wife was not hurt, all except for the fact that, she just wrecked everything. She just allowed herself to wreck everything. You see what I'm saying? And then people want to play about me as if I'm just obsessed about it. When motherfucker, 28 years I've known this motherfucker and he's moved up. Look, I got proof. I have evidence, and this motherfucker wants to fucking play about me. Anybody who's anybody that wants to fucking be a troll on my fucking page, get the fuck off my page right now. Get the fuck off my content right now. You got no place being on my content whatsoever to be a troll. You want to fucking be a troll? You reach out to a motherfucker and you call me and you have words with a motherfucker. Gee, thank you very much. And in fact, you want to take it there? Take it there and meet me up somewhere. I will fucking knock you the fuck out too, bitch-ass motherfucker. These motherfuckers all want to play as if, it hasn't been years of abuse with how this man's moved in my life. He owes me trillions, B. He owes me trillions. And I don't even think that's enough, B. Because this is what you see. What you see is what you're getting of me. And it's a maligned me. And if you're too stupid to fucking see that fucking shit, you're a fucking cage-ass, heartless piece of shit. Your damn self, aren't you? I have no more faith in you at all, and in your type of humanity at all. You want to play about somebody in that way, yet you got no motherfucking heart. Anybody who is anybody that wanted to take that level of value into my life that way, I would fight you on it. Because it wouldn't be happening. And that's the clear difference. How this man moved is just a clear fucking difference, because he knows he's a fucking piece of shit cage-ass bitch that needs to be found out about for what the fuck criminal he has been in my entire life. You have no idea how hard it is to speak my truth. But like they say, you will speak your truth until your voice shakes, and your voice does shake. Because you know what? I am not like this. I am shy. I am more to myself. I like to stay to myself. I am not an extroverted person. I was just trying to do other things with my life, not this shit. So if you're too stupid to fucking see that crap, and you want to be a troll in my life, go be a troll. But here's just the thing. I realized two things about your character. A, you have no business. Because anybody that can't see that this is a 2% maligned work from everything that's actually happened to me, and that I don't have time to get the actual work out. If I had that time, that work would be put together. That work would be put out here. And B, you got no fucking place, homie. You ain't in this. And unless you in this, get the fuck out of it. And unless you're the courts, the police, or anybody else that has anything to do with anybody's life regarding the motherfucking issues that I am bringing up, then stay off my page and stay the fuck off my content. Do you not motherfucking me? Gee, thank you very much.
God, such a fucking dad. How the fuck did you do that shit? You're a fucking friend. You're anybody, man. Legitimately, you can call them out of myself. Okay. I'll take my attentiveness, turn it into the aggression that you wish. You're a fucking cage-ass bitch. And you know it, man.
Every single day. How could anybody want their life to be that way? Getting completely maligned, targeted all of their time. Until that sweep of abuse is all that they see in front of them. I think it's pretty fucking sad, man. That people could take that kind of value into anybody's life, let alone people that consider them close, lovers, friends, close comrades. How about just anybody at all? Fucking cage-ass bitches. A lot of ya. So I don't really care. I'm here to speak my mind and say it clear. shit ain't fair. Nothing that could be done in the world could make it fair. Or right. Or whole. How about let's just talk about that? What it takes to be whole.
One of the parts that really gets to me about this whole ordeal with my ex-friend and my ex-girlfriend is because, like, for the both of them, I had innumerable conversations regarding my life, our life, like where I wanted to go, that kind of thing. Everything seemed fine. You know what I mean? And like before moving out here with my G, I was kind of like, dude, I just need to make sure, like, if I do this, like, we're like fucking partners, man, right? Like, we're fucking pals. We're not gonna fucking fuck each other around and shit like that, right? And like, it was legitimately said like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the answer is like, of course, we're fucking friends, man. Like, fucking right. Like, I think that's exactly his words. Like, fucking right we are. Like, the fuck, you know? And it's like, yeah, well, you know, and like, it was, but not just that conversation, but others. Where it's just like very formidable, and then it's like you're gonna actually do this. So like that type of maligning is what tells me like this shit goes dark, man. This shit goes deep dark, deep dark. And it's like, well, you know, if you guys are willing to do that to somebody in the first place, like, how do you live with yourselves? Like, I understand, like, for the longest time, I've had to live with myself, with where my own G decided to move with my life before to malign me, utilizing my own girl to do so. It's the same fucking thing. So it's just like it went from just super bad, like in general, like super duper bad, to just like horrific because of like everything that I've gone through to get out from under. And so like, you know, like my mom, she tells me all the time, like, don't carry these people with you. They're not worth your time. You're letting them rent space in your head for free. You know, that type, you know, it's just like, I get it, you know, I wholeheartedly get it. But it's like, that's not the point. The point is the fact that I did not know this shit. I did not know this shit for so long, and it's just like, that's not rent space in your head. That's not like, oh, them making it available to like rent out space in your head. No. Mom and other people, what I'm getting at is the fact that, how do you even say that? It's so heart-wrenching. I lose my train of thought. It's not just that though. It's like, they knew what they're doing for a long time, and especially where my ex-G's concerned. It's just really concerning to me now. Because of everything that I've gone through, everything that I've been through that he knows of me. And then it's like, oh, all of a sudden all of this shit's going on, and no one's supposed to know anything, right? I'm just supposed to fucking not have any recourse of action at all. Oh God, I just feel like a hacked up person. And like, I really want to share love's value with my people, you know? That's just super sad. It's just super duper sad. Oh yeah, this year 2024, people don't respond like that no more. People don't even like think like that no more. So it hurts because it's the fact that it's my whole life, Mom and other people, my whole life. Basically, it's just been fucking maligned. I can't live with that. I can't. And neither should anybody else have to fucking feel like they could live like that. Oh, like I just want to go to work every day feeling like I'm hacked up at the morgue. No! No! I'm sorry, but I just think it's so fucking just heart-wrecking.
It's garbage.
I shouldn't even have to speak like this!
No.
It's my whole life! Okay, so what am I getting at by my whole life? I'm talking about all of my Word documents. Anything that I'm doing online. Anything I'm basically doing on my computer. Fuck!
I mean, I'm basically here right now just fucking in tears listening to this shit, just trying to record it. I just can't fucking believe this shit, yo. I mean, like, that depth of pain. You want to snatch up a person right out of themselves, right? You did it. You did it, G. You did it real well. Fucking assholes.
No! I was like, no.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, just no! Do you understand? It's my life, my livelihood. So like, a G can know me personally and know me through my private life with the means to an end. No, I'm not cool with that. And yes, it's my entire life then. Because look, I was put in duress in the circumstances I was in, leading up until being 21, 22. And mind you, my best friend just died. And you're gonna go behind my back and do this shit to me. You are such a heartless motherfucker, G!
You are. Oh, fuck.
You can tell in my voice I am changed. I am not the same. There's nothing about me that's the same. So I don't care. People want to call me a little bitch or whatever the fuck they want to say. They have no fucking place. No fucking place. You can put your piece away. You can take your knives out. I mean, you can put your knives away.
I've had enough of these motherfucking knives out, all knives out type of fucking people in my life. It's not fair. It's not fair to anybody. And especially now, with where I feel he's gone, in my past relationships. Or something isn't right. And no, it's not all just me. And that's what it's supposed to make me look like. You see? You see this. You have to see this. And understand this. Oh, it's so hard to explain when you're in the fray and you're losing your fucking train of thought. That's why I'm rapping. That's why I'm writing. That's why I'm grinding. Look, if I don't get up in the morning and I'm not dancing for the Lord, if I'm not doing the Lord's work in that way, my heart does not work. I don't know how else to fucking shake up the belief in people to explain to them that kind of depth of pain. And where it's dropped me off at the morgue. It's not fair. It's not fair for anybody to have to feel like that. Be so completely maligned and destroyed to the fact that their fucking whole character is done. It's done. I've tried to rebuild my character. I've tried to rebuild my character innumerable times. I'm very resilient in that fashion. I'm good. I'm good. The only fucking thing is, G, the only fucking thing is, my G, is that my whole life is done. It's different. It's changed. And you never once thought of me in that fashion. That I never have a story at all. Because of where you went to and where you aimed. You thought you knew. You thought you knew you had my life done for. And it is done for. I am done. You killed me! You killed me so fucking hard! You fucking stabbed me so fucking hard in the back! Gee! With what you've done! And you know it! You are such a cage and heartless motherfucker, G! All knives out! All knives out! And what I mean by that is every single one of the 7 deadliest of sins. Every single one of the 7 deadliest of sins. Every single one, my fucking man. Every single one and then some. All of the ones that are unmentioned. Or name any that aren't involved here! I'd like you to tell your side of this story! Because I will crush your side of any story! My life is forever changed. Nothing will ever be the same. Just, how in the fuck can you live with yourself, G? Fuck you! What am I supposed to do? Stop the car, run straight ahead and run at the fucking car, drop on my fucking knees? You wanna fucking see what you've done to me? God, I wish I had a recording of me walking through the door that day. You're a fucking whole heartless ass cage. You belong in a box! That same box you needed me in! You belong in a box. I don't know how to explain the part about the whole poisoning factor, but it's just like, I don't know, man. There was just like a lot there. That led me to feel that way, and by destroy to kind, because it was like, oh fuck, right away I'm like driving home, like I'm barely able to make it home, and it was not just diabetes. It was like, yeah, I have diabetes, yeah, I have issues, but it was not that. It was, look, when I started throwing away the coffee, I was fine. And I was getting those calls that were like, her acting like, are you falling apart? What are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. You know, like, really, like, of a real questionative kind of questioning. Do you see what I'm saying? And I'm like, oh, that's right. Play the part. You know? Like, oh, I'm not feeling well. I'm just going home. You know, I'm not okay. I'm just going home. And then I got off the phone and just continue to work. And it's just like, things started happening where it's just like, well, God, like all of a sudden, like I'm around, like every single corner I'm around, she's appearing, and like really like looking, like. No, like, I'm noticing her looking in, like, I know where you're at, like, kind of thing, and I'm like, oh, shit, dude, God really just set me off, like, and then it was like, oh, you could get behind me and just follow me around, wherever, I'm at, and it was like, if I was to ever do this to you, and have this much, power of assertion, of your whereabouts, it would be frightening to you. It would be just as frightening to you as it was to me in those coming days. And then so I'm just like, okay, so I'm just supposed to be left up on myself right now, right? So just keep playing the part. But don't let it get ahead of you. But then it did. I don't know how. I don't know. I loved her. There's, oh, whatever. Just fuck you, bitch.
I wanted the best for you. I felt for you. I loved you wholeheartedly and dearly is what I'm trying to say there. I loved you. There's nothing that was taken back from that. And the value that I gave you a real reality where you couldn't give me a real reality. You gave me this false, personified, puffed up one. And then it was aimed at taking my life.
Fuck you, bitch. I should have never have loved you at all. Just, what the fuck was I thinking? Murder me? Like, what the fuck? Oh, God. But yeah. it's just like within your body, you just feel like with me still now to today. It's like, oh, I'm just not right, you guys. And it's just, there's something there that, like after that happened, like fell on the ground, and like these things happening. Like I'm like, no, these things aren't happening. Just like, how do you explain that? When I'm like, you like. When you like keep yourself away, you're like, okay, I'm gonna make sure to keep myself away. I can start feeling healthier and healthier. And then as soon as I go up around this person, I was like, okay, well I do love you, and she like got reeled me in like a little fish, whatever. Here I am, flopping around like a little fucking whatever. You caught me, bitch. Anyway, all of a sudden I'm like in her bed, and I'm like waking up at like 7, 8 o'clock. I can't get out of fucking bed. Like, what the fuck is going on? This just isn't right. I'm like, oh, dude, you can't it's just fucking doing this shit to fucking poison you when you're fucking going away. Why the fuck did you go near her? She's gonna poison you when you're sleeping. Lo and behold, that's exactly what I fucking felt like. Oh, I'm like, okay, I gotta get out of here. I'm fucking tired as shit. Tired as fuck. I'm just gonna fucking fall over. What the fuck is going on? And then it's like, okay, you get out. And you like, oh, I took maybe a delivery or two, or thinking, I'm gonna go all night. I'm even like, talking to my friend on the phone and shit. Like, I'm just feeling like, dude's not even fucking talking to me like this. He's just getting in your fucking head too. Like, oh my god, now you're just in a fucking whirlwind of pressure. You're being monitored. You're being GPS, you're being hacked, you're being maligned, you're being compassed, you're being murdered. They're fucking trying to kill you. And I'm just falling upon myself going, I can't get out of this mess. How the fuck do I get out? So, anyway, that's just where you're at. You're just like, where the fuck do you go? Where the fuck do you go? For help with that kind of thing! Oh my god! It's like you fucking dropped my heart through the fucking earth! Fuck you, motherfucker! It's like, oh, you want to just be a fucking bunny rabbit all over my fucking life? Like that? Oh, yeah. Look, you're gonna fucking get away with this. Thinking in my head. Reeling in my head. I'm gonna fucking figure this shit out. It's nobody's business but the Lord's. I pack it up in the Lord's box every day. Send it off to God. You know you got some fucking nerve, motherfucker. Waltzing into anybody's life in that kind of way. Calling them an aggressive person. Okay, just because I'm assertive with where and how I want my relationships to be, I'm an aggressive person. Yeah, being called upon myself. With every single fucking sin and demon that you could pull out in any kind of covert style, in any kind of fucked up way you fucking could think of. Knowing me so well.
Fuck you.
Oh yeah, gee. Oh, I'm gonna fucking kill myself if that's the case.
Fuck
oh
you.
Shit. All knives out now, bitch. That's what it was. All fucking knives out now, bitch. Crashed up car.
my fucking crashed up finances, my crashed up life, every single fucking sleuth throughout my fucking world, my privacy, my data, my this, my that, whatever she's got, whatever she did, oh, a whole fucking checkbook, brand fucking new. Psh, you're a fucking cage, bitch. Every fucking thing you did to that wall, and the animal living in my fucking hole. You are a fucking piece of shit, cage ass motherfucking dog. My buddy, Max G, you got some nerve, G. You have some dumb motherfucking nerve. If it were anybody else, you wouldn't be motherfucking breathing. On my word. And I'm not going to do anything but utilize the law to its fullest extent as a hard-work police officer of the law, holding a badge in my fucking hand, coming for you. Because that's what we do. We come for people that want to legit do this kind of thing to their own without them being able to get any kind of recourse of action. And you want to know why they wouldn't be able to get any kind of recourse of action? Because they're dead. So thanks for killing me and making sure that I was never gonna get my life back, G. Thanks for that. Every day, another job. Every day, another grind. Every day, another struggle. Every day, another grind. Every day, hustle harder all the time. Every day, every way. And these motherfuckers wanna come up and play like they're friends. They frenemies. They're gonna pay for the crimes they made inside of my life. So evidently, so fucking cheap. They're cheap ass bitches. They're cheap weak. They're weak. They're gonna see. They're gonna pay every single crime they made inside of my life. Homicide, infidelity, fuck you, go away. You're gonna be in that kind of sloop of your abandonment and abuse. I'll show you another way to take you to another day. Each and every single way, you're gonna pay for the scars that you made inside of my life in every single way. Today, gonna pay, gonna pay, gonna pay, gonna pay, gonna pay, gonna pay, gonna pay. Gun on the top of the rooftops now. Sniper down, miracle is this mission shit. On this miracle mission in the house. I'm coming back up on the spiritual mission shit. This miracle mission shit. Like the lyricist. Precision. Cutting them dope rhymes. Like them dope smoking in the crimes. All of the times wanna take your life so you can fuck around with your entire life. Stab you up inside that fucked up way, leaving you inside that sleuth of abuse. Fuck the guillotines, take them to the chopping block. You got the axe in the garage, motherfucker. You wanna fuck around with the whole motherfucking fuck around. You're gonna find out. Find out. As soon as I'm in police, I'm gonna fucking bring you to fucking jail myself. You wanna play around with the real one. The real one, you're gonna fucking find out.